We introduced a budget that the legislature is in the process now of taking a look at that increases, again, spending in education. For instance, an additional $324 million, a good portion of it going into block grant programs in the K through 12 area, which is recommended to us by many of the teachers, administrators, and school board members who worked with us. Over 1,000 people worked with us on where they think this money should be going to, and we're listening to them. We added another $25 million for post-secondary for those students who are academically achieving, but maybe aren't covered by grants that are out there. Maybe their family makes a little too much, that middle income that's making too much, but they can't quite afford the colleges and technical schools that they want to go to. And so a competitive grant there. And then in addition, we put $10 million into early pre-K programs, early quality childhood programs, because that is the foundation of all education. We want the children in that process to be able to read and do their arithmetic at third grade level when they hit third grade. And boy, you start that with that foundation, how to learn, enjoying learning. We're recognizing Windber area middle school for their performance last year, the performance of the students and the teachers, and really the parents. Rated at 93%. It's the highest in all of Somerset County. In fact, it's the highest in the entire four-county area surrounding this area. And it's something that they should be very proud of. We want to recognize the students and the teachers and the administration for what they are doing, and really challenge the other school districts, other school buildings, other schools around the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania to reach the levels that a school here in Windber was able to reach.
My pleasure to introduce to you today the governor of one of the greatest states in the United States, Governor Corbett.
Thank you, Mr. Hopkins. And our Principal Lisa, thank you very much. Thank you for allowing me to come here. Now, I'm just going to take issue a little bit with what Mr. Hoffman just said. He said one of the greatest states. I think we're the greatest state in the country, don't you? I am pleased to be able to spend a few minutes with you. And I'm pleased I'm here, because it's you who caused me to be here. It's you, the students. This day is about you. It's you, the teachers, because the day is also about you. And for the parents who are here or maybe at work, it's about them also. It's about the community. It's about all the people that are involved in what you are doing to really perform at the levels that you are performing at. You have great challenges. We have great challenges all across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and all across this country. But in spite of those great challenges, you have performed very, very well. This right now is directed to the students who are in 6th, 7th, 8th, and now 9th grade. For the performance of last school year, let me talk a little bit about what you're doing as a Rambler. I look over at the screen on my right, and it says dedication, loyalty, and hard work. Nothing worthwhile ever comes easy without hard work. No matter what it is, hard work and dedication, and also loyalty, is what can define you. It can define you as a community, can define you as a citizen, define you as an employee when you're out of here and going to work, can define you as a student when you go to college or to a trade school, or as somebody in the military if you go there. If you look at a house being built, there's always a foundation that is the start of that house. The developer, the builder goes in and digs a foundation, pours a concrete block and cement in there to build the house upon. And it continues to go up from there. And it's the same thing with your education. And in this school district, with the emphasis particularly on starting preschool, it's extremely important because that's part of that foundation. This is as important as the completion of the building when you graduate from here and go on into your careers and work, military, or post-secondary education. And during the course of that construction, the input, the quality of the input that is provided by your teachers, by the supervisory staff here, by the superintendent and the principals, and by your parents is so extremely important. But none of that matters unless you're involved. None of that matters unless you show the hard work, the loyalty, and the dedication. Now, Mr. Hoffman didn't tell you what he told me earlier about where the term Rambler came from. It's okay if I share it with you. So, getting to be governor, you get to do a lot of things like that. How many of you really know where the term came from? You know, I was a teacher before I went to law school, so class participation is important. How many of you taught? Or excuse me, how many of you know what a Rambler is? You have a great pride here. You can look at my water, please. You have a great pride in this town, in this district, in football. Any football players, sir? You got a big stadium. There's a lot of people, a lot of schools, a lot of quad A schools. I don't have stadiums that big. Football has been an integral part of this community for decades, literally decades, over probably 80 years. Well, you were so good, nobody wanted to play you. Did you know that? You had to go and play people elsewhere. You had to go and travel around, not just a county, but multiple counties to go find teams that would play you. So you had to ramble around, and that's where you got the term Rambler. You were, and still are in a different sense, a shining example of what hard work, and loyalty, and dedication provides you, and provides for your future. So we can continue to use that term Rambler for what you are doing here today and right here. How many of you know why you're here? Nope. Because you're the best school building. The middle school was the best school building in all of Somerset County last year. Last year began an evaluation process of the schools, not the school districts, the individual schools. And that's the evaluation of your performance and the teacher's performance and the administration's performance. And we're doing it all across the state. And any of the schools that performed higher than 90% is getting an award. Because we think you need to be recognized for a number of different reasons. You as students need to be recognized to have something to say, hey, we're pretty good. We're the best ones in Somerset County. I got news for you, you're one of the best in the entire state of Pennsylvania. We have over 3,000 schools in Pennsylvania, 500 school districts, and you're way up there. Your performance rating is 93% out of 100%, so you should give yourself a round of applause. Tremendous accomplishment that you have made. So we want to recognize that. But we also, because we recognize you, I believe in competition, you always want to catch up or be better than the other school district. And I know there's other school districts around here. There's one up the road. Kind of a pretty big school district, right? Richland? Yeah. They didn't get in 90%. Right here in Windber. You did. So I kind of want them to go, hey, what happened? Why aren't we up there? And there's schools all across in Philadelphia, in Pittsburgh, in State College that haven't accomplished what you have accomplished. So I want to thank you for what you have accomplished. But you didn't accomplish this alone. You accomplished it with help. You performed the dedication and the hard work and the loyalty. But you had help along the way. How many of you had help from your parents in becoming a good student? See, show hands on that. Oh, I think you all ought to have your hands up on that. How many of you have a teacher that really helped you in tough problems? Your teachers are watching, so all your hands up if something's wrong. Okay? Yes. You have good teachers. teachers who believe in you, teachers who have helped you. So we want to recognize also the teachers for what they have done. So I would ask you, would you give your teachers a round of applause? Finally, let me see a show of hands from the teachers who are here today. I know the ones along the wall, because that's where I used to stand as a teacher. Okay, over this way, everybody over here. Oh, come on, you put your hands up higher. Okay? You have good students, don't you? Okay? How about the teachers give the students a round of applause? This is a red letter day, in my opinion, for Windber, for the school board, for the students, for the teachers, for the administration. But we didn't want to just allow that to be a one-day event. I want you to remember, we want everybody in the community to know it, we want everybody in the county to know it, and frankly, everybody in the state to know it. So it's noted on our website which schools. You can go and look and see which schools performed 90 or above. Actually, you can see what they performed at, because every school has been evaluated. But we want to leave something behind. I'm going to ask Secretary of Education, Carolyn Duras, to join me. And Superintendent, are you joining, or Lisa? Are you joining? Which one? Okay, we're going to put, how about you get in the middle? You want to tell them? I know, I just cut you right out.
No, that's great. I'm just so proud to be here, so you go right ahead.
Something for the school. The school at the top. We're going to turn this program over to you if you have some comments, but I just really want to thank you for what you have done and challenge you in all the different schools in Windber School District to try and attain the same thing, because we only get better the harder we try. The more you follow, and I really love this, I'm going to steal those 3 words when I give these awards. I have some more tomorrow to give out in Erie, Pennsylvania. Dedication, loyalty, and hard work. They are absolutely tremendous. I know you were doing it. Again, thank you for all the loyalty to your school and to your fellow students, all the dedication you have put into your work, and all the hard work you have done. Thank you very much.
Again, we would like to thank the governor and the secretary for this recognition. Even though it is something that we all share, and it's always special to be recognized for those efforts. Thank you very much. The last thing that I would kind of like to finish off with today is to remind everyone. And one thing that I was remiss in truly saying what a Rambler is and the essence of a Rambler. It's one thing that they truly never are is satisfied. We are always looking toward tomorrow. We enjoy today and search for tomorrow. Thank all of you again